Or Einstein's back. I don't know. Is it Doc in there?
Doc?
Probably cold. It was always cold.
Einstein! Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
It's on the floor over there. Tape recorder.
Marty? Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whatever it is. I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now?
The shoe will
Okay,
tell
Doc,
you.
I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe. Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc. After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
No, I want you to open it. Einie. Little Einie. Go to Einstein.
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
That's kind of trouble, huh? Let's go back to the DeLorean, I guess.
I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc. This notebook has all of Doc's plans for the flux capacitor and the DeLorean. I'd better make sure it never falls into the wrong hands. And by wrong hands, I mostly mean Biff. After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
I don't know when he... Smells fishy. Oh, give him... That makes sense. I'm dumb. That makes sense. Give Einie the shoe. I don't know why. Oh, was he gonna tell me a date? So then we go here, and then we use it.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
Great Scott. Oh my goodness. Oh, Marty.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
East Strickland.
Step away from the door!
Ah!
Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
Is this your shoe?
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
It's a shoe.
A shoe? Wow, now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
Okay. I'm not moving a muscle. Ooh.
Leave that creature outside!
Sorry,
Einstein.
It's like, well, I'll be danged. Hello?
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No.
All I've got is tea and candy.
But
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. Have a seat, Sonny.
Oh my gosh, she's not even letting me talk. She doesn't even know why this shoe looks brand new. Come on now.
Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Okay.
Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Yes?
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Aye, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
a speakeasy in Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square, right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Oh my gosh.
Doing some stargazing?
No, I set my sights on lower things. Is that?
Tim Tannen! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
So, how can I look at her newspapers if she won't let me? You know?
Miss Strickland, about your tea. You forgot to turn on the...
You! It's spelled with a U! You illiterate vandal!
Okay. Cat bowls.
I told you not to touch those.
Okay, sure. She won't let me touch the frickin' papers, but you
Man,
had...
she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
Aha! Alright, hurry up with the newspaper. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture.
That's not it. The same one?
Brown mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. Alright, Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year. Miss Strickland lost that shoe the day the speakeasy burned down. But when was that?
Candy.
Oh, the candy looks older than I am.
Yeah, that's peculiar. The water still hasn't come to a boil.
I asked her again?
Excuse me, Miss Strickland? So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
Okay.
Would you mind if I stepped out for a minute? I just remembered a video I've got to return.
Do you have to go? I get so few visitors these days.
But...
And I'd hate to have to tell my brother, your vice principal in charge of discipline, how rude you were to me. Especially with graduation coming
Oh
up
my
and all.
gosh.
That tea's never gonna boil.
I'm missing something here. What year? Did the speakeasy burn down is what I need to figure out. She won't let me touch them.
I told you not to touch those!
See?
I keep this picture of my dad to remind me that even the most hopeless losers can grow up to be pretty cool guys.
Nah.
There's the whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
I'm assuming it's in the newspaper file somewhere.
Firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall, Peabody Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development.
Nope.
I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least. Clint Eastwood plunges to death on runaway train.
What?
I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least. Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
Video. Rebuilt February 1932. Right there.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Alright, now do this.
There's the whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
My newspapers!
Uh-oh.
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out!
Okay.
Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
June 14th, 1931. Right?
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
Didn't I tell you? I got the lead in the school play. We're doing...
Grapes of Wrath?
Right.
Oh, Steinbeck! Who are you playing? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone.
There you go. Good job, Dad. Good job.
You ready to go, Einstein?
Yep. Woof woof.
I've got to turn on the time circuits first.
Oh, sorry.
Time circuits, on. Flux capacitor, fluxy. Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Here goes nothing.